Hello, hello guys. I guess I'm live. Okay, let's start. Day 8. Welcome to the this series. This is day number 8, and our target is to complete the 10,000 question. So this is a long target. It will take almost 3 to 4 years dedication. But the main goal of this series is to become habitual to think. Like the main thing is thinking. The ability to solve the problems is not even like only necessary in this uh, in coding. It is necessary in each and every sector of the society. So knowing that fact, knowing that thing, I am making this series and continuing. This is day 8. So let's start. Let's solve the question. That is the only thing we have to do, and that is the most difficult thing we have to do. Okay, let's go. So now I am solving through TLE, but once that 800 questions completed through the TLE, not 800, like 31 into 18, something around 500, 600. So 550 के आसपास. So 550 क्वेश्चंस हैं. एक बार ही 550 क्वेश्चंस कंप्लीट होते हैं. उसके बाद हम लोग डायरेक्ट कोड फोर्सेस पे ही जाया करेंगे. मे बी ये TLE की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. बट ये इनिशियली ज़रूरी है बिकॉज इसमें क्वेश्चंस अच्छे सेलेक्ट हैं और एक ही पैटर्न पे क्वेश्चंस मिल जाते हैं जो कि काफ़ी अच्छा लगता है. सो लेट्स गो. हम लोग किस पे थे? फेयर नंबर्स. ओके. ओके, लेट्स रीड द क्वेश्चन. Fair numbers. You read the question. I will check whether my voice is audible or not. My voice is audible. I will just complete that. Hello, hello guys. Yes, I'm back. Okay, let's start. Day 8. Welcome to this series. This is day number 8, and our target is to complete the 10,000 question. So this is a long target. It will take 3 to 4 years dedication. But the main goal of this series is to become habitual to think. Like, the main thing is thinking. The ability to solve the problems is not given like only necessary in coding. It is necessary in each and every sector of the society. So uh, knowing that thing, I'm making this series and continuing. This is day 8. So let's start. So the question is the only thing we do, and that is the most difficult thing. Okay, let's now I am solving the theory, but once that 800 questions completed the theory, not 800, like 31 into 80, something around 500, 600. So 550 plus. So 550 questions, एक बार ही 550 क्वेश्चंस कंप्लीट होते हैं. उसके बाद Okay, I am audible. So, fair numbers. Let's solve the question. Always, first thing, we have to make sure that we minimize the uses of pen and pencil. Why? Because ability to think is like it is more guaranteed that you will be able to think. If you don't, if you don't use, I will not say like don't use, but try to minimize the uses of pen and pencil. Try to solve one in your mind. That is the most beautiful thing. It like initially you are solving with the pen and pencil and paper. That is not wrong. It is nice when we are starting. We are building up. Once we become habitual to this practice, we will try to minimize the uses of pen and pencil. I try to minimize use of pen and pencil. So because it is good, it also saves nature and also makes you good in thinking, critical thinking, which is the most necessary thing, and that is the only thing we want to develop. The all those rating, blah blah, is like secondary thing. They does not matter. Okay, the only even the question number of questions does not matter. The only thing that matters your ability to think. And until unless you do not practice, you cannot become good. That is the most beautiful thing about this thing. Like practice makes everyone perfect. So let's first just for kind of what we can say a ritual. Write the question. Write the question number round like 1411 and B question number B of that round. Okay, let's write it. For now, like there is no one in the live stream, so I can't even confirm the language because for me Hindi and English both are good, but Hindi is definitely will be like more favorable for me as I am native to Hindi. हाँ, तो ठीक है शुरू करते हैं पेयर नंबर्स we call a positive number a positive integer you know, so positive integer number fair if it is divisible by each of its non-zero digits. uh, Non-zero digits because you cannot divide by the zero, तो इसलिए नॉन जीरो डिजिट्स. फॉर एग्जांपल 102 इज फेयर. ठीक है, बिकॉज इट इज डिविजिबल बाय 1 and 2. Correct. We doesn't need to divide by 0 as it is not defined in division arithmetic. So, but 282 is not because it is not divisible by 8. So, given a positive number, a positive integer n, find the minimum integer x such that n less than equal to x and x is fair. Okay. So, first line is always test cases, that is common practice. So, let's go. Okay. Let's go. Uh, First test cases are 10 ki power 3. So, and also there is no written rule here like some of all test cases guaranteed to be 10 ki power 5 or 10 ki power 6, such that it will be executed in under 1 second or 2 second, whatever here it is given. So, one thing is clear, if it t is 10 ki power 3, then in the inner loop under the this while loop has to be 10 to the power 2 or 10 to the power 3 at max. So you have to develop this ability to to get the idea what are the expected algorithm they want from us, and this will be developed by doing the solving the question and observing the things and reading each and every word carefully. Okay. Now, uh, each next t lines contain an integer n. See, n is 10 to the power 18. So, in 10 to the power 18, how many digits are there? 1, 0, 1 and 18 zeros. So, 19 digits are there. So, 19 digits, that means the loop will be running for 19 times only. So that is guaranteed it will going to be executed in the 2 second, under 1 second also. So that is the thing now. Okay. So how we are going to store it? We are not going to store it we can store in the integer also, because 10 to the power 18, so it will come into ln. Okay. So ln ln, and one thing is there which what should I do? Okay, actually, we will take as an integer, that is matlab, long integer. That is not the problem. But the problem is since we need to check it's like all digits. So I want to store it in an integer or vector of character. So what should we use? Vector of character. If string, we are not taking as input as a string, then if we want to store it, we should use vector of character. It is recommended. Okay, so let's go. Vector of it is character. No, it is not character. It is vector of integer. So okay, how many integers are going to have? Maximum 19. We are starting with 0, initializing with 0. Either you initialize or not, it will be automatically 0, and GCC or like compilers, as I know, or maybe it is Sublime specific or what, I don't know, but it is compiler specific. That thing I guess has to be clear. So it is in GCC only. Okay, so let's go. 4 int. What we have to do? We will divide this n. Okay, so first thing is store this in ll into m, this n. Then what we will do? We will divide this m. Okay, until m becomes 0. Okay, so m divided by 10. Okay, first what we have to do? We have to take the its, what do we say, remainder. Okay, and we will push it into the that thing. So m reminder. Okay, m modulo 10, then we will divide by 10 and we will push it. F dot push back integer to f of what, not f of something, r. Okay, one thing is clear, we don't need to initialize this. Why? Because it doesn't need to have always 19 digits, it can be less than 19 digits also. So why to waste the every time storage? Okay, this is done. Now what? Now we will check. First thing, let's check the digits. Oh, like check whether your vector has worked correctly or not. Okay. So how many digits it's going to have? We don't know. So f dot size. It is recommended to store the f dot size in somewhere else as an integer, then use it. Okay. So let's go. Let's see. C out of f of I. Okay. Let me use it in. Sorry. Int v equal to f dot size. Let's see. मैं भागा भागा सदियों से जान दो. Okay, whenever you open Sublime, you have, you should make sure to save it because it does not automatically save. I guess that is the problem. Maybe in the since I'm using previous version of Sublime Text, so save it. Here, save it. Then you will run. It will run. Like it will run on the new test case. You can see it is creating some problem. Like I don't. Okay, okay. The problem is this. This has to be LL, and this also. Let's do it LL. How is the root better? Sorry. Hey, this is going to be less than only guarantee. Why DLL linked it needed here? Okay. Why it is not running? 17 seconds it has taken. Why? Let's run it again. Okay, it is taking time. I don't know why. Is it because of the LL or what? Or it is just my system is getting stuck. Oh, now it is running fast. Okay, see. So this is my system problem only. Wait, still it is taking 7 seconds, 8 seconds. Why? Let's check it. However, it will make this file useless if it actually I see. Actually check it. And let's see. It is correct. Okay, it is running correctly actually. Okay, so you can try the approach, try this approach, but always remember that if this loop goes to infinity, then this file that dot output f dot in will become useless. You have to delete this file and create again the file as I was doing previously. Okay, so let's go. So this is working. Just remove this thing. Okay, digits are getting stored at 282 uh, 0. Wait a minute. Why this 098? It is storing from below, no? Like क्या बोलते हैं, from back. So what we have to do? We are when we are dividing it. Actually, it doesn't matter from whichever order you divide it. So now what we have to do? Just have this thing inside. Okay. If fi not equal to 0 and f and n divisible by fi, that is n modulo fi equal to 0, then what you have to do, you have to store it. Oh, sorry. If it is, we have to check whether it is divisible or not. If it is not divisible by even one digit, then what we will say, the answer is, I guess, what will print output. Oh, we have to find the integer. Okay, so we have to find the integer. Let's say divisible by all of the n's. So how we will find the integer? Okay, yaar. Hmm. Okay, see. How we are going to do this? सदियों से सदियों से जो okay. So uh, this thing is working. That is correct. So what we can do, actually, the only thing is that x is going to start from the end. Okay. So instead of this n is will be variable. Okay. So how it will be very so one thing is clear, it will run. So we have one thing we have to make sure that mm, अरे यार, okay, even integer prime will be divisible now. That is the other issue, because one can be in the integer. So even if you make so, but if you make sure it is prime, then it is not one. If you make sure it is prime, if it is prime, it cannot be one. Okay, but if it is prime and it is, or yeah, all single integer will be divisible by its digits. So if n is less than equal to 10, less than equal to 10, then answer will be like, you can directly print n. Okay. Uh, I guess you did not get it. Okay. If n is less than equal to 10, then see out n only. Why? Because all one digits are divisible by themselves. There is a prime property also, prime numbers also satisfy this thing, composite also satisfy this thing, and even 1, 0, 10 is also divisible by 1. Okay, 1 is the divisor of each and every integer, even the rational number also, not rational number, I guess, you have to get the 0. Rational number also. No, 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 not rational number. Okay, whatever. See, so, and continue. Okay, this is correct. Now, if n is not 10, मतलब greater than 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, one thing is clear, if something is only 1 as their character, as their, and everything is 0, then we actually don't need to check. But why to make that true? So, what we have to do, if the number is prime after the 10, then it is we are damn sure that uh, we have to take 11 also. Okay. Now the 12, 12, if the number is division by 2 also, it is greater than 11 or 10, then we are damn sure about it, it cannot be prime. So if the number is prime, then we don't need to check it, we directly, we have to move ahead. Okay, so only in the case of prime, but still it will going to run 19 times. Okay, and if we start in from 10 ki power, it can go till 10 ki power 18. So we cannot just increment it. That is the issue we can do. So like you are getting my problem, no? Because if we run the loop of 10 की power 18, then we had मतलब it is perfectly not perfectly हम लोग डैम से हैं कि we are going to get TL. Okay, so we have to think some other approach. मैं भागा भागा सदियों से जागा. Okay, oh, where is the we cannot just directly run loop. I guess you are getting that thing, no? So what approach we are going to use? Actually, uh, I guess what I am getting, there has to be very less uh, numbers satisfying this property. There has to be something. It is not like you have to run the loop. So just think, think yourself first. सदियों से जो Okay, I guess it is time to solve this question. Okay, I don't know like why it is taking. Uh, okay, let's check manually by writing. How? Uh, let's check some digits. Like 282 is not divisible by 8. 333 not divisible by 8. Yeah, wait a minute. Ah, see, the trick is since we just need to know the n, and so we can directly after knowing the n, actually we just need to print 1 E18 every time, and it is going to work. Why? This much thinking, and this was this easy. It happens sometime, no? So, like you guys got it, like what I'm saying. 118 is always going to work because it is always going to greater than n equal to, and it is divisible by its all digits. So, देखा समटाइम थिंग्स आर टू सिंपल ओके बट हम बहुत ज़्यादा सोचते हैं और इससे हमें क्या है बचना है समझे एल एल आंसर इक्वल टू 118 और इधर आंसर प्रिंट कर ओके so why you need to store it first because it will interpret it at this time it will give it correctly okay so let's go so it's very easy only thing is that so what are the question number 1411 B okay I guess it should work because we were thinking too much although it was simple actually oh have you missed something it is saying wrong answer first test case only wait a minute I guess there has to be some other conditions also because this cannot be this easy also no? There has to be some other constraint so let's see some other constraints other words constraints I guess कहीं तो लिखा होगा oh this one, this thing, find minimum integer. So, minimum integer means up now what you have to do. Actually, it is still simple. You just need to see the number, uh, uh, and what you can do. You just need to make sure that it is composed of all zeros, and if it is composed of a or two or one. Are you getting my point? Two or one. If it is contained of 4 also, 8 also, so its other digits should be, so what we can do, we have to check the digits actually. We will check it if we found all ones or like anything. What we can do, we will give the, okay. So answer should be easy. What we have to do, we have to print either 1 0 like 1 with all zeros or 1 with all ones All ones is always going to be the answer, not all ones. Now just greater than that thing and like 282 is 288 is correct. So we need to check. So how much we have to move further? Actually, this thing should work. Oh, we don't need to worry about it will go to those things or not. Actually, what we can do, we will move the date and problems. There are problems. Ah, not this simple. If they remove this minimum, it is very simple. Actually. 118 will work. So, let's go. You have to check it. Mhm, mhm. Actually, money winners subscribe. Okay, we will complete this. why I am thinking so much. The problem is that since we have to print the minimum, then we just can't be sure by having one as there. And like since see we have 282, 288 is also divisible. So and even we can't store it. Like uh, that is the thing now. Uh, okay, let's see another example. 68040. See, here it is divided by 3 also, 4 also. Achha, okay. By ending with 4, uh, 804 is divisible. Okay, okay, we just. Oh, no. 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 It is not at all helpful. There has to be some trick which I am not able to get. Okay, let's see. It's there is number theory. Brute force approach will work is they are telling. You can try to apply it, but that is like brute force approach may give you result here, but it is not at all develop your mind. Like it develops your mind. It just tells you that whatever you're thinking is correct or not. So that is the thing. But what is the main problem now? With brute force approach, you cannot go higher. If you want to move ahead in your like in this journey, you have to learn to able to think like mathematically. You have to able to think, not just uh, applying anything. Like brute force is that's why I will say uh, it is a gateway to test your knowledge or whatever you are thinking is correct or not. But that's why it is definitely in that aspect it is necessary. But we have to become so much better in this thing that we should know the ideal uh, way of solving the question. Okay, that we will develop through the questions only. You cannot have that thing from childhood. Okay. Oh, okay. This is the thing. Let's call a number square super fair if it is divisible by each of the number 1 to n. Uh, it is fair to say that super fair numbers are also divisible by LCM, which is equal to okay. देखो, see here 2520 that is LCM. So wow, I guess this was the trick here. See, it is fair to say that it is fair to say that super fair. Okay, the answer is not larger than the nearest super fair number, which means that you can increase the original n by one until it becomes fair. Okay, so it will run this time. See, at this time or less than this time. So it is under the 2 second rule. So okay, I guess they have given correctly 2 second. So let's go. Let's try this approach. We will determine if the number is fair by checking each of its digits separately. नंबर फेयर के लिए हम लोग हर एक डिजिट्स को चेक करेंगे. सुपर फेयर तो हम लोग चेक कर लिए हैं. ओके. So, okay. Why they have given this thing? Actually, this thing tells us this sets the upper limit. So how many times the this thing is going to run? This is setting the upper limit. That's why we can use that approach. Okay. Uh, 90 times this. So that's why they've said brute force approach will work. But this is LCM, which is equal to 2520. Okay, so we will move this from this here to for int ll x2 n uh, it will we will leave this thing blank and x x plus plus. Okay. Oh, sorry. If it is not divisible, then what we can say b equal to bool, b equal to 0. So we will initialize boolean uh, will be equal to 1. Okay. If we find any time it is unsatisfied, then we will make b equal to 0. So what will happen if b equal to 1 after all of these, then what we can say the answer is x and we will break it. Okay, so this is correct and we will print the answer. Okay, I guess it should have worked. Okay, LL answer. What is happening? Let's check it. It is still not running. Oh, okay, yeah. Now what happened? Why this is not ready? I guess the problem is this now. Let's see if this is the problem or loop. Ah, there is a problem, no? Because let's do one thing. Let's limit this x less than and plus 2520. What? Okay, so unable to find the why. Okay, we have to vary this now x. Now it should not be the okay. So is it like giving correct or not? Yep, we will check it. Okay. So let's check it. I guess it's work because it has to be less than this, no? 8040, but it has gone till there. Uh, let's just remove this. Okay. Why this is giving 8160 while 8040 can also be the answer. Okay. Oh, uh, I guess you guys got the problem. Not. The problem is this thing. This checking now. We have to make this thing. This is now like a kind of static. It has to be dynamic here. Okay. Uh, okay. It has to be x. So this thing is useless. So let's remove this thing. Is it giving correct? See, now it is giving correct. So let's check it. Okay, it was correct. 288 and okay, no, it's correct. Okay, let's see if this approach is correct. Okay, so it got TLE on test number 80. Okay, so what was the test number 80? So the approach was good. The problem is that time limit exceeded. So what should do? Hmm. So it was very large test case. See, that's it. So the approach was good, and it is working. Okay. So now brute force approach we have checked. The another thing now it is uh, instead of checking by each digit, what we have to check, we don't need actually this thing. See here, this thing we don't need. We just need to increase the x and divide by. Answer should be started with x and check if x is divisible by 25. What was that digit? What's the digit here? 25 something one. LCM of all of those things. LCM of all of those things, what will be? Oh, 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 देखूं मैं देखूं मैं ख्याल आए कि 2520 no? So if it is divided by 0 like 2520 equal to 0 then answer equal to answer equal to x and break. Okay, we have to check before 25201. So we need to make like this 25201 is actually say it is creating problem here also. Hmm. Okay, okay. So with this we are getting this is definitely correct, this is definitely correct, and this is definitely correct. So what is this telling us? That this is our upper limit. Okay, so what will we do? It is upper limit. Upper limit. Okay. So we got the upper limit. Now what we will do? We will we will run a loop for okay, and then we will move to till this upper limit. Okay. So LL x equal to into x less than equal to u. Okay. Brain is not functioning properly because of the water. Okay. So we will run till this point. Then we have to check all of its digits also. Uh, that we have to code again. Quite a problematic thing. Let's have that thing. Okay. We want this thing should be there. I just don't want to do this again, so I just kind of taking this and everything I will delete. Okay. Okay, so let's go. It will run 10 times. Okay, that's right. Oh, what should we do? We can store this. Okay, the only digits that is going to be changed is actually last four digits. I guess you guys are observing this also. See, the only last four digits are varying, so we don't need to actually run this for till here. We just need these four things. Yeah, but in order to get these four things, we just need these four things. These four things will be able to get till 4. Okay, so instead of making it 0, we just need to run this 4 times. Okay, so let's do it. C int c equal to 4. Okay, and we will do what? C minus 1. So it will work. Okay, so we only need to run 4 times. So I guess now this thing should work. So it will run 4 times, and what will happen? Because these four digits are only varying. Okay, that's why I will to like I'm doing this way, and this is better. Why? Because if there is it is running 18 times every time, then in that last case, test number 18, it is giving the TLE. I guess it should not give the TLE now. Okay, so let's check it. What is the way of checking? For int of I equal to 0, I less than. Let's give the int of b equal to f dot size. Okay, this was the thing, I guess. Let's check I plus plus if that x is divisible by f of I, okay, and equal to 0, and fi not equal to 0, and x if not divisible. Okay, how we were doing before. Bull sorry Bull b0, sorry b1, or we can do anything. What we will do, if it is not it is not divisible, then b with 0 and d. Okay, and if b equal to 1, double, if b equal to 1, then answer equal to x, and we will break it. So then we will print the answer. Okay, hey, why it is running inside that thing? Ah, oh, this need to be outside. Okay, I guess now it should work. Answer is not defined. Upper limit also not defined. That LLU. B was not declared. Where I am using it has to be defined here. Okay, bull B equal to. Okay, now it should work. Oh, this is wrong. Why? I guess we don't even need this. Are you getting my point? We don't need this also. The only thing was the we have to notice this thing. Everything is not needed. See, it went to this thing 797. Okay, just sorry. What happened? I've done some mistake. Actually, like this is correct. Only the last things are changing. Okay, so it doesn't mean that we don't need the digits. We will store it. Uh, okay, we will store this till file m ll and equal to n. Okay, we will store this till this last point. What is the new thing is that last four digits. Okay, we have to initialize this also. The not last four digits. This is going to store the things in this way. So the first four digits we have to change here. The first four digits we have to change. Okay. So f of I equal to, or let's say j, not creating confusion. F of j equal to r. Not equal to. We are not comparing. Equal to r. Assigning now. So fj and j is 0. How much this will get? Let's see 4. Okay. And j plus plus. I guess it should now work. Yes, it is working. See, so just sometimes you need to like first submit it for doing all of this exaggeration. Let's submit. Should be submitted. Ah, time limit exceeded for test is so too early. Why? This is running how many times? Really, the previous questions. What's the problem? Ah, what is I guess you guys got the problem. It doesn't need to always have the four digits. So, uh, so it can be less than that thing. So it has to be minimum of four or uh, let's define this outside only. Okay, minimum of this. Not so bad. Still doesn't like nothing. Life है थोड़ी सी अलग समझने में अरे no wrong answer test case 3 है right कुछ अलग है okay it passed this thing now the problem it is 53rd number differed expected this found this oh what we are doing wrong ah okay no that is not the problem it is starting from n no then there are some serious issues. Ah, okay, I guess I have to understand. Sometime question one. Ah, this has one. Taken my all energy. Okay, bye. We will continue this question in the next stream.